Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be taking a look at some more information surrounding the leaked GTA 6 map that has blown up and has been making its way around the internet the last couple of days and really over the last week. And we'll also be hearing from insider and leaker Tom Henderson on what he thinks of the leaked map as well. So we'll be diving into all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. So over the weekend, we looked at this supposed leaked GTA 6 map. And in case you guys are curious about that video, I will leave a link to it in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Long story short, this mysterious video appeared online early last week. It looked like it was taken from like a shaky camcorder on a computer monitor of what looked to be a Grand Theft Auto 6 map. And since then, users of the community have stitched the map together and have made it look more realistic. And this is roughly what we were able to come up with right here. And we essentially have a modernized version of Vice City, consisting not only of the Vice City we know and love from GTA Vice City, but its surrounding areas of fictional Florida. So you have lots of areas like Key Big, you have Tortona Beach. So it's more than just Vice City. And a lot of people have said this is the GTA 6 map. They're believing it. This is what the map is going to look like when the game officially comes out. Well, we heard from leaker and insider Tom Henderson the other day, and we got his take on the map itself. And to get you guys caught up, Tom Henderson has provided us information on GTA 6. His information has been corroborated by other members of the gaming community, like video game journalist and author Jason Schreier, who used to work for Kotaku and now Bloomberg, as well as major and reputable video game websites like VideoGameChronicle.com. They have confirmed that they have heard the same information that he has, which makes his story that much more reputable. So essentially, someone asked him, "Hey Tom, can you either confirm or deny this new GTA 6 map leak?" And he said, "I wouldn't expect any leaks like this for a couple of years," which to me is him saying that this is most likely fake. So that's interesting because a couple of years before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, in fact in 2016, basically a realistic and rough version of the Red Dead Redemption 2 world was completely leaked online. And when that came out, everyone was like, no way, this is fake. They have like weird names and that doesn't make sense. Well, it turned out to be true. It turned out to literally be the real map. Now, that was 2 years before the release of the game, and the game at that point had already been revealed and announced. So if Tom Henderson, which he expects the game to come out in 2024, 2025, we're actually not all that far off. Now, obviously, we don't have the announcement yet, but as far as it being like 2 years before the release, maybe we're a little bit early, but it wouldn't shock me if indeed the map did leak out early, like we saw with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I don't know how that ended up happening. I'm assuming it was an employee or a developer or an artist that had access to the map and showcased it online. I don't know all the intricate details as far as that story goes, but we did get it early. But he's basically saying it's probably going to be 2022, 2023, maybe even 2024 if it ends up releasing in 2025 before we end up seeing a map leak of this significance. Because that's basically the full freaking map right there, which is insane. Don't get me wrong. And then Tom followed up with this tweet as well. He said, "When you leak everything accurately on GTA 6, but the community doesn't agree because it's not what they want to hear." So he's saying, obviously, the leaks I'm coming up with are accurate. And then, sorry, England fans, I know this is coming from the Euro 2021 final that we've got right now. Sorry to have to show you guys this image, but this is the very popular meme that's making its way around right now. Basically, he's saying, don't get mad at me just because what I'm leaking is accurate, even though it's not what you want to see. That's basically the point he is trying to get across. So that's his thoughts and opinions on the new map. And we also got some more follow-up on the new map as well. There was a user, Jericho681, who actually colored in the map, which does make it a little bit easier to see. Now, unfortunately, this one does not have the names of the locations, but we can actually put them side by side. And then that should give you a better idea of the names as well as the colored in location so that you can more easily, I guess, tell the difference between like beaches, bodies of water, towns, concretes, airports, etc. So this does do a much better job, and it does allow you to see that a bit more clearly. So I will leave both of those in the description. Again, there's a lot of like really cool locations here. You've got Tortuna Beach, you've got Vice City, you've got Key Big, you've got a lot of other locations here as well that makes it feel more like the GTA 5 map. Like in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you literally only had Vice City, and even to a degree in GTA 4, you only had the city. You didn't have any of this extra land. Like you've got the swamplands here, Maze Haven, like lots of really cool locations to explore, but also doesn't feel like it's just completely out in the wilderness. Well, again, this little map now shows you a better idea of what that looks like: the shoreline, the beaches, the islands, the roads, airports, various landmarks. Like, for example, at Tortona Beach, which I think is Daytona Beach, I think you can actually see a racetrack, which I'm assuming would be Daytona Speedway. So you can see fun little landmarks right there that make the map more realistic and also add sort of credibility to it. So that right there, again, kind of interesting. And Colonel Puffin is back again. He has actually provided his version of the map comparison, which I think is a bit more realistic. And you guys can see there that the map is actually bigger than the GTA 5 one. So on Reddit, the person who put this together, Sticky Lizard Studio, said, "Here's my size comparison of the leaked map lined up with the two airports. I believe that the smaller streets are just hidden when zoomed out as to not make the map too visually noisy, if of course this is the real map." So there's the comparison right there. And you guys can see that it is significantly bigger. There's much more bodies of water, but there's also much more land mass as well. So this would be a very sizable upgrade from the GTA 5 map if, of course, this is real. Just looking at this right now, I would probably say that's around like 30 to 40% bigger. It's really cool. And then you consider you have all that water that surrounds it as well. So again, if this indeed is real, we're looking at a much larger map there, or at least a significant upgrade, which is what I think everyone would be looking for. But anyways, I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think of this new information regarding the leaked map. Do you think this is the real GTA 6 map? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's somewhere in between? Let me know what you guys think about that in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.